make sure to check out our sponsor, Cell Phone Buyers Recyclers. They want to buy your cell phone old, broken, or you're just trying to get rid of it. You can contact them right at the number on the screen, text or call. Also, their social media and website is in the description if that's more convenient. If you share their social media accounts on social media, get a chance to win an iPhone. Go check them out.
All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. This old story has resurfaced. All right, everybody know that watch the NBA, especially follow the Houston Rockets, that James Harden likes strip clubs. They even did, I don't know if it was real, they even did this chart that James Harden, I think, plays better in cities that have the best strip clubs, all right? Apparently from this old podcast with Joe Budden, one of the dudes that's on his show says that James Harden had his jersey retired in a strip club for spending $1 million in there, and they put his jersey in the rafters. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And you know what's so crazy about that situation is that I remember one year James Harden, they lost to Kawhi Leonard, right? Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't play this game. And the Spurs would seem like they was punting this game 6 to bring it home in game 7, and Kawhi was going to play in game 7. And they lost this game. Everybody expected them to win. He played bad, right? And James Harden historically plays bad in the playoffs. And everybody give him this pass because he's such a prolific scorer and great player in the regular season. And that's kind of been the calling card of his coach, Mike D'Antoni's system. Okay? Steve Nash, you know, they never can get over the hump. But after this particular game, James Harden get over losses really, really quick. And it makes you think, does he really care about winning? Or he just happy with putting the numbers up and having everything that comes with being a superstar in the NBA? After this particular game, it's pictures that surface of him going right to the liquor store, buying a whole bunch of liquor, and then going to party at the club. Not after NBA Finals victory, you know, after losing the series. So, like I said before, he don't really care about wins and losses. Every player ain't determined to be the best and win 6 rings like Mike won 11 like Bill Russell. That's not everybody's motivation. That's not all these dudes. Some of these dudes just happy to be here. They're happy to put up the numbers. And as long as they're able to put up the numbers, as long as they're able to put up those type of numbers, the fans gonna be like, you know what? He was a great player. He was like 2-3 best player. Look at his stats. But the stat that's been diminished the most amongst this generation of sports fans is wins and losses. It don't matter. You can average 50 points a game and get bounced from the first round of the playoffs every time in your career, and people still gonna call you great. You can't be great unless you do great things at great times. But as far as that, I mean, you wonder why NBA players go broke. And I'm not saying James Harden gonna go broke, but just doing dumb shit like this, spending $1 million in a strip club on some pussy. You know what I'm saying? When you could take a rack or 2 racks, you know, if you really want to be in some tricky shit, you could take a rack or 2, probably not even that much. He probably can hit any chick in there off GP just for being James Harden. That $1 million gonna come back to hurt him one day. But people don't understand why players always go broke doing dumb shit like this, buying bottles, buying hot wings. And then on top of that, they got all these kids, and I'm not sure if James Harden got any kids, and then they be dealing with all these sack chasers. And as long as that money coming in, it's not gonna hurt. But when that cash flow start flowing out, when that cash flow start leaving, and then NBA checks stop coming, it's really gonna hurt. But then again, I mean, you know, you listen to these rap records, Rick Ross and Drake and them, they glorify tricking. Everything that used to be everything that used to be frowned upon when I was growing up is now condoned. Tricking, you feel what I'm saying? Being a simpleton, being a drug abuser, all that shit is glorified now. And I never thought the day I seen this, but it's his money. You know what I'm saying? If he want to be proud of having his money in his jersey in the rafters, for spending $1 million at a strip club, so be it. I ain't mad at him. That's his $1 million. He can do whatever he want to do with it. You never know. Could have been a bonus check. But you wonder why athletes go broke? Shit like that. Remember Mike Tyson said, I crashed one of my Ferraris and they run out of gas, I just go buy another one. But you got to remember, the majority of these dudes ain't never learn how to manage money. That's what you got to remember. They didn't have to, get a 9 to 5 like me and you and really balance your money when you got on your own. They had never had to do it. They got an accountant to do that. And a lot of times accounting is another way these dudes go broke, when they pinch off their money. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, shit, he went down as a legend. $1 million spent at a titty bar. But let me know what you guys think about the story. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate is share the video. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV. We gone.